Private industry, real estate, and banks decided, well, we don't want Black people living with white people. And that began a host of policies that I call the Jim Crow North.
The agreement was called restrictive covenants.
Black people come from the South, they definitely can't live with us. So where do we live? Pushed to the worst neighborhoods. We're pushed to slums that others have moved out from.
Racism is structured into housing. That is, when people who are from a different background move in large numbers, you just restrict them to certain areas.
We were assigned where to live. On the one hand was the joy of our living together, free of the burdens of the South. The other, we were trapped and could not grow, could not get out.
The concentration of people was 4 times that of adjacent white communities. The Black Belt, and gradually, block by block by block,
The Black Belt just kept bursting by the seams because Black people couldn't live anywhere else.
Chicago was really notorious at this time for being a difficult place for African Americans to come and find good, fair housing at decent prices.
I was there and I saw what can happen to human beings if they're excluded from the main source of opportunity.
He couldn't get much worse, so if it did, I wouldn't be living at all.
Chicago is one of the most segregated cities on earth.
You're segregated by class as well as race. And so it's almost tribal.
I find that people of all races seem to think that this is something that just naturally happened. Oh, well, I just live around people who are like me.
I grew up in an all-Black community. The only time I ever saw anybody that wasn't Black is when I went to go buy food. I had to buy that from the Arabs. If I was being detained by the police, a lot of times it might have been a white officer. But just random white people just in your hood, they was never there. You feel like, man, there has to be some sort of plan or something behind that to make it go down like that. And here we are living in it today.